The rainforest that stretches across Borneo is 140 million years old. That makes it the oldest forest in Asia. It's one of the few remaining habitats of the Borneo orangutan, Borneo elephant, East Sumatran rhinoceros, clouded leopard, horse's palm civet and the Dayak fruit bat. In 2007, the heart of Borneo was signed, putting in place protection for 220,000 square kilometres of pristine Bornean jungle. By 2010, over 120 new species of animal life had been discovered. Many more have been found since, but who knows how many more species remain hidden in the great remote expanse of Borneo. The Trans-Borneo is all about exploring the unknown and getting off-road. But every now and then, all you want to do is relax on the beach. And so we arrived at Pulau Tiga, one of 3 picturesque islands that make up the Tiga Island National Park. The islands were formed in 1897 by the eruption of underwater mud volcanoes, with mud and methane gas still bubbling to the surface to form the island's famous mud baths. Eventually we hit the road again, making our way to Tenem to visit the Saba Agricultural Park.
Today we are at the agriculture park, which is about 500 acres of a lot of plants, about 3,000 species of plants being planted here. And the idea of that is actually to show the farmers the plants that they can grow, and of course also ornamental plants, very showy plants for people who like flowers. So this is the park. We have about 16 ornamental small gardens. We also have our hybrid orchid center, the indigenous species of orchid that we have got about 400 species that collected in our conservation project area here. A lot of logging activities. After they cut the log, we have to rescue the orchid species that as many as possible. In future, we might do mass productions of the orchid species that we will release back to the jungle. We try to educate the local people, try to save the species as possible, to let them understand how beautiful it is. If you ever come to Saba, visit here, many beautiful species here being planted.
My name is Isak Mutang, and we are at Yang Kelawa, Punang Kelalan, Ba Kelalan. I was one of those guys who is responsible for the save the rainforest. Basically, the whole place is meant to show that we really care for the environment, and not just talk about it, but do something about it. We are trying to minimize damages to the environment as much as possible. That's the reason why I'm here. We have a few volunteers, usually from Europe. There are a few from America, Brunei, and of course, we will have a few from Australia soon. This is basically all about volunteering and giving back. For me to engage the volunteers is the best tools. Of course, I can't do it on my own. There's no way. We can actually refine our own salt and make our own sugar. The whole place is run by solar and water from the rain. We try to be as sustainable as possible, like living off-grid fully. Time will tell if I'm effective to do whatever I can. Eventually, if it works, I think we can feed the world.
My name is Wong Siu T. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Bonin Sunbear Conservation Center, which I founded in 2008. I first came to Saba some 20 years ago to study wild sun bears. I studied in Danang Valley, wild sun bear, and then after that I also found out that there are people keeping bears as pets, in this part of the world. And then after that, I start to look into the pet bears issue a little bit more deep and found out that, in fact, there are a lot of captive bears in small metal cages, and all of these need to change. So that's how I want to set up the center, just like the orangutan center, and try to rescue and take good care of these bears, and then if we can, rehab these bears and then release those bears back into the forest. So when I first opened up to the public, I purposely called this Bonin Sunbear Conservation Center rather than an education center or rehab center, because I want to do them all. Well, animal welfare, education, research, rehabilitations, ecotourism, community conservation, anti-poaching, and captive breeding. I think with these 8 different areas, we can conserve sun bear, especially in Saba, and to ensure their survival for a long, long time. About 50% of the forest in Borneo has been lost over the last 40 years, which is extremely sad. In only 40 years' time, mankind destroyed the forest, replaced these extremely diverse forest ecosystems into monoculture plantations like oil palm plantations, like pulpwood plantations, and other humans' developments and so on. And when this forest is gone, it is gone forever. Human population is very, very high, forest is shrinking, wildlife population is disappearing. So the remaining forests that still harbor some small wildlife population, these are the very, very last populations of their own kind, and we have to safeguard all of the remaining forests as much as possible. Every single tree in this forest are so important and so valuable for mankind and other beings that share the planet Earth. This forest is so valuable. Please come and visit our center at Sepilo next to the Orangutan Center, or visit our website at www.bsbcc.org.my.
This place is called Malobin Conservation Area. I'm one of the forest officers here in this conservation area. It was gazetted as a Class 1 Forest Reserve in year 1997, which means it's a fully protected area. You cannot hunt, you cannot harvest forest product, and people who want to enter this place, they need the permission from us. The total area of this place is about 588 square kilometer, and it was one of the last remaining pristine forests in the world. The diameter of the rim is about 25 kilometers long, and it's bounded by the mountain rims from 1500 to 1700 meters above sea level, acting as a barrier to protect and preserve the flora and fauna inside the rim. Here in Malobin Basin, we have more than 1,800 species of plants, at least 6 species of pitcher plants, orchids, and 6 species of Ditolocap trees. We also have more than 86 mammals, such as elephant, clouded leopard, sunbear, wild boar. And then we also have more than 300 species of birds, and some of these species is endemic to Borneo. The establishment of this area is to conserve and protect the area, and the other purpose is to carry out activities like research and education. We have facilities like classroom, laboratory, conference room, dining hall, and many others. All of this to ease and facilitate people from naturalists, biologists, students that come here to carry out whatever they're doing here. We hope to manage Malobin Basin in a sustainable basis and to provide a good infrastructure to the visitors. We hope that we can get a young generation aware the importance of environment and helping us in the future to conserve the environment. We need a good guidance, not just to benefit to this generation, but it might be the only place, the only heritage that we can give to the next generation.
We've just made our crossing into Brunei. It's the final leg of our journey for the Trans-Borneo, and it's not too long to go to our last night on the island. From the heart of Borneo, and sadly on the closing leg of our adventure, our convoy pushed further west through our last vehicle immigration point and onwards to the ocean and our ultimate destination, the tiny sovereign state of Brunei. But one more attraction would break up our day of travelling, and our hungry convoy pulled willingly into the Sunbear eco-village to experience the local culture and cuisine.
I am the founder and owner of this Sunbear Eco Village. It's located in Temburong, Brunei, Darussalam. Sunbear Eco Village is actually a community-based tourism project. It involves the community from day one. It provides them job and also to let them showcase culture, the heritage, and also the skill in the rainforest. Here, you are very lucky because now is a bamboo shoot season. Just now, you have tried the bamboo chicken. The bamboo chicken is chicken marinated with spices in a fresh bamboo. You also try the pakis.
Pakis is a local fern and it's grown organically over the riverbank. You know? The vegetable especially grow locally here. In fact, everything from Brunei. It's possible of seeing wildlife such as gibbon, deer, white boar. We even have clouded leopard come to my place here. Time to time, we do have volunteer. Like last month, we have one from Sweden. He was here 1 month. He got down to earth. He also helped us to build the toilet, everything. If you want to come to Brunei, I think Sunbear Eco Village is worth coming because you are also helping the community and also experience the peaceful environment, local culture. You can talk to the villager, and then you can learn directly from them.
Our final official activity for the Trans-Borneo was held in the centre of Bandar Seri Begawan, a formal dinner and award ceremony held at the 5-star Rizkan International Hotel and hosted by the Brunei 4-Wheel Drive Association.
Welcome to the closing ceremony of Trans-Borneo 2017 into the heart of Borneo.
An award for the most friendly official, Yannick. Environmental award, this one goes to Jeff Innes. We also have an award for the media, this one goes to Simon Christie.
Trans-Borneo is an event which is a combination of the automotive and tourism industry. And our objective is actually to promote tourism and also strengthen relationship between Malaysia and Indonesia and Brunei. It was a good exhibition or showcasing of our concept of Chan, which is culture, history, adventure, agriculture and nature. We got a little bit of the buffet of all of them. And this is what Trans-Borneo is about, showcasing Borneo and its attractions. Thank you.